Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm in my bedroom right now. I'm going to show you my new fridge, but I'll wait till there's a few more people in and then I'll show you my wee fridge that I got. I'm loving my wee fridge. It's excellent and everything was lovely and cold this morning when I was putting it on. All my makeup was all nice and cold this morning. I hope you are all doing good. Hope you have got something nice to do this evening, maybe a nice meal or something like that. Lewis, good afternoon. I'm going to say good morning to you. Gogdas, good afternoon. Dominique, good afternoon. Jenny, good afternoon to you, my lovely Jenny. Good afternoon. Mystical, good afternoon. Sweet Mystical, good afternoon. There's my Sky. Sky, I've got stickers coming and they're all Paris themed stickers and they're from my new fridge. So my fridge is going to have stickers of Paris on it. So I'm going to be sitting in Paris when I'm sitting here. Celia, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. I'll say thank you to all my lovely people that are in my club and that when I go in the living room. I'll show you my little fridge then. Watch Mikey. Mikey always lives dangerously underneath my chair. You see this? It's so cute. Look. My little fridge. And you just open it like this. And look inside, it's lovely and cold. And I've got some fixing sprays. I've got my primer. I've got my Jake Jamie face thing there. And then I've got my foundation and all that there at the back. And I've got some face masks coming, but just now I've got these little white things there. And as I say, it's beautiful and cold in there. You know, just enough for your... And then it closes like that. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to have stickers of Paris all over it. That's what I'm... Right, Mum will go in the living room. Look, Mike is on my bed and I've just changed my bed. Right, let's go in here. And last night when I fell asleep, it makes a great wee sound. See, I sleep with the fan on. So last night it was a nice wee sound that the fridge makes. And it's going to be great in the summer with the hot flushes. Right, wait till I know messing these about. Hold on. Ah, gold dust. That's an amazing fact. Wow, I'll read it out in a minute. Some research into the on the rocks. It comes from the olden days in Scotland when people didn't have ice for their whiskey. They would use stones that were chilled from the river. Wow, that's amazing to know. Now we know. It's a learning channel. Right, what am I doing? I'm getting the chat up. That's what I'm doing. So anyone that's my silver or gold members, if you want to come up live, I'll drop you a link. You can come up and talk to me if you want. There's a fight outside with pigeons. I can't even turn. I don't even know how to turn this round, but there's pigeons. The food came last night, so they're all happy out there. They're all happy and fighting with each other. That's what's going on. Right. Oh well. Oh, did you see that there? My goodness, Sky, thank you. That's David, isn't it? That's David talk right there. Thank you, Alison and Shona. Good morning. Lewis, good morning. I could keep an energy drink in there, but I've got my energy drinks are in my big fridge. But that's great, and it's lovely and cold. And this morning when I was putting my foundation on, it was really, really lovely. Lovely and cool on my face. So, and then spraying. It was lovely. I mean, you should get it. Thank you, Sky. Oh my goodness, see, you do get them. In fact, I was annoyed yesterday, and I was giving NASA a an option to hire me for free. I was watching the spacewalk yesterday, and a lot of spam bots came in. Mikey, right, watch. A lot of spam bots came in and were writing in the chat naughty words. Now, a lot of children were sitting watching. Mikey! A lot of children were sitting watching the spacewalk, and these people were coming in writing naughty words and stuff like that in the chat. But they're spam bots. It's not even people. It's just like robots that spam continuously. And it was going on and on and on. And I was writing to NASA, NASA, mod me up. Mod me, NASA. NASA, when are you going to mod me, NASA? I'll get rid of them. But they didn't. You know what NASA done? Just disabled the chat. So they ruined it for everyone. They ruined it for everybody. So they did. Hold on. Let me get my flavourings and give it a mix. It's on the rocks. Cheers, everybody. It's a coffee for you, Shona. Ah, Scabble, that's good that the x-ray was fine. That's good. Hopefully it is. Maybe it's just something to do with your ears and you maybe need antibiotics or something. Jan, good morning to you. Z, good morning. And it's afternoon here, but bear with me. I usually live stream in the morning, so I'll be saying good morning to you, and it's afternoon. It's afternoon here, but anyway, let me just say thank you to all the people that are in my wee club. And I want to say thank you as well to Caitlin. Caitlin's not in my club, but Caitlin gives me a wee donation every month via PayPal. And I knew someone was doing it, but I couldn't for the life of me find out who. But I managed to see their name, and their name's Caitlin. So thank you very much, Caitlin, for doing that. That's very, very kind of you. Right, so Lisa in Canada. Wow. Thank you very much, lovely Lisa. And Jenny, there's my Jenny in the chat, my gorgeous Jenny. Look at her, she's beautiful. Thank you, Jenny, very much. Celia, I think she's in the chat as well, maybe. Celia, thank you. M, my lovely M, thank you, sweet M. Keely, my gorgeous Keely, thank you. And I've got some great videos for next week for Keely, Valerie, and Vera's video choices. They're really good this month. Stacey, the Sparkling Star. What a wonderful name. Thank you so much. Angela, thank you very, very much. There you get my Celia's in the chat. Sassy and Sweet, thank you. Sassy and Sweet. Lydia, thank you, my beautiful Lydia. Joyce, my Joyce, thank you, sweet Joyce, very, very much. Courtney, thank you, lovely, lovely Courtney. Phoenix, my gorgeous Phoenix, thank you. Phoenix. Sloth Queen, thank you, Sloth Queen. Vera, gorgeous Vera, thank you very much. Ralph, thank you very much, sweet Ralph. And Christy, thank you so, so much, Christy. Thank you to all of you, that's really kind. And the more people we get in the wee club, the more naughty emojis I can make. Thinking up things now, I'm thinking up things. What can I get away with? This is where I am in my life now when I'm on YouTube. I'm thinking, what can I get away with? Let's push it to the boundaries. Let's push it. See, my dad has like vertigo. Is that the same thing? But my dad's got bad ears as well. So he has. And in fact, see my dad, every time we've been out, like going over to America, his ears, when we've been landing, he's had the most terrible earache. And he's not right for like 3 days. When we get to Florida, he's complaining about the terrible pains in his ears. So my dad's got that. Well, that's great. But see, that's good. We've ruled out the blood test and the X-rays, Sky. So I'm sure they'll get down to find out what it is that's making you dizzy. Oh, I wish I could take it off you, Sky. I wish I could be the dizzy one. Oh, Jenny, thank you so much, sweet Jenny, for saying that. You blow me away with your kindness and beautiful things that you say to me. Oh my goodness, Shona, you're building a house. Oh my goodness. I can only imagine how stressful that is. Walking in hot ice, good afternoon to you. Midnight sun, good afternoon to you as well. Lovely midnight sun. Good afternoon. Midnight sun, that's what they get in Alaska, isn't it? The midnight sun. Because I like to watch Alaska, The Last Frontier. And I would love to have lived like them off the grid. They stay off the grid. And for, I think it's 6 months of the year or something like that, it's like blazing light, even at like 12 o'clock at night, 1 in the morning, it's like daytime. So I can't imagine that. There's Fraser. Good afternoon, lovely Fraser. I hope you're doing good this afternoon. I'm doing good. I'm waiting in stickers. See, you're never too old for stickers. I've got stickers of Paris. I've got the Eiffel Tower and things like that I'm going to stick on my mini fridge. And I think there's like lipstick sticky. And so my mini fridge is going to be gorgeous. Yes, 6 months of light, 6 months of darkness. Do you know something? I wouldn't mind the 6 months of darkness. I quite like the dark. I'm, with all my wee lights that light up and stuff like that. But I suppose if that actually happened, maybe I'd get sick of it. But that's weird that it's midnight and they're out fishing. They're out fishing at midnight. It's amazing. See, I would love to go on holiday again, Holly. To tell you the truth, it was a lot for me physically because, I feel as if I'm still 18-year-old and I'm not. And because I was myself, I was having to carry my own luggage and stuff like that. And it really did take it out of me. Although when I was there, I loved it. It was nice and quiet and I just lazed about the hotel and went down to the wee cafes and stuff like that. It was lovely. And I love Croatia. Croatia's absolutely beautiful. And it's only a 3-hour plane journey for us. See, the thing about Florida is if I had money was no object, I'd be Florida, I'd be going back to Disney. But it's the flight, the 9.5 hours, I think it is, to get to Florida if you're going directly. But sometimes you can't get a direct flight. And as I said, one time I had to go, there's lovely Scottish undertones, ASMR. Hello from beautiful Nova Scotia. I hope you have a lovely Saturday. I keep wanting to call you ASMR Muzz. So I do. No, I've never been to Canada, but I do have family in Canada. My cousin, she's in British Columbia, and my dad was born in Canada, so I've got Canadian blood in me. Yeah, Shona, I've got stickers, as I say, I've got stickers of Paris. They're getting put on it's going to be lovely, my fridge. But as I say, last night going to sleep, I love the noise the fridge makes. So I've got the fan on and I've got the fridge on. I was saying to my mum this morning, when's enough going to be enough for me? Last week if somebody would have said you're going to have a fridge in your bedroom, I'd have thought they were crazy, but there you are. It's happened. It's happened now. Yes, Guy, just keep going to them and seeing getting tests done and stuff like that because it's something. It's not nothing. Fraser fell asleep listening to you last night. Scottish undertones. That's lovely. See, I like these to watch other people as well. I like these to branch out and even new people and stuff like that. I like to watch all different channels. So I do. I like that, and I totally say to you to go and do the same. Some people's channels, you're not allowed to go into anybody else's channel, or you're a bad person. Not mine. Not mine. We like to mingle. We're the kind of minglers of the ASMR community. We like to mingle. We like to branch out and tip our toe or dip our toe in the water, so to speak. We like to do that, don't we? Yes, Guy, I thought you would approve. So it's got the Tour d'Eiffel on it. It's got the Eiffel Tower, and I think I've got like Chanel perfume and things like that, stickers. Hopefully it'll come while I'm doing this live. If not, I'll show you in Monday. In Monday, I'll show you because it'll be beautiful. Yes, we like to mingle. In fact, Scottish Undertones, if you don't know, we're all planning in me getting a castle in Brigadoon. Well, we're going to get a castle in Brigadoon, and it's going to be the Castle of Love. So it is, and you can come if you want. It's going to be like Austin Powers, the castle. There's going to be beds that twirl, and there's going to be all sorts of things. And there's a bowl on the table with keys in it, and we're going to have Aquaman and Wonder Woman and all that, and that's the. But of course, you don't need to put your keys in the bowl. Mine's will be in there right enough. Mine's a bit. So but that's what we're planning. We're planning all this. It's got to happen. We've got to mingle. Oh yes, we've got to stick together. Definitely. But some of the drama, I'll tell you, I can't watch it. I put on Schitt's Creek and things like that to get away from it sometimes. There's some of the drama that's kicking off in this, well, not this community, but a couple of weeks ago there was a lot of commotion happening in the relaxing relaxing community on YouTube. There was a carry on going on. I do my own thing. I'm an old lady. I do my own thing. I stay out here. Jenny, how did you get on? Was it easy? Was it easy? Was it quick? Did you get it quite quickly? I'm still waiting in mine. But I'll wait until the people that are in front get there. I wouldn't be jumping the queue. I would be if it was NASA. I would, but I was angry at the trolls and NASA. I was typing in the chat, "Here you, that's ridiculous. There's children watching this," and they were writing naughty words in the chat. And I kept saying to NASA, would you see if NASA would have moderated me? You'd never hear the end of it. You'd have never heard the end of it. If I was NASA's moderator, by God, I'd be wearing the NASA jacket today. Midnight Sun, start your own channel and just stay away from the drama as much as possible. Don't get sucked into it. Don't get sucked into the drama. Just do your own thing. Don't be thinking that you've got to go to this person's channel and that person's channel and stuff like that. Just do whatever you want. That's what I do. I wing it for day to day. Seems to be working for me so far. Thank you, Scottish Undertones. That's very kind of you. Scottish Undertones, do you want me to make you a wee mod? Because, as I say, we've got to stick together as Scots. There we go. Thank you, Scottish Undertones. There, you're a little mod now. We need another good man in here. Because I'm not even going to get into that. Because sometimes you think that there's good people and then you hear a story. But as I said, stories go about, but you don't know if these stories are true. So don't get sucked into drama. I don't. I look at squirrels and pigeons out my window. That's what I do. I look at the squirrels and the pigeons. But it's all kicking off in YouTube. That's what I know. I heard nothing. I'm not. It's kind of like the police. I seen and heard absolutely nothing that was going on. Right, these are all getting barred. Be nice, ASMR Moz. For Art, good afternoon to you. I hope you're doing good today. I'm having a little flavouring here. I'm having a flavouring. No, Scottish Undertones is a good man. So he is. And good men are hard to find. And good women as well. They're hard to find. I've got a full chat full of yous though. This is the thing. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Here, but there was a man in earlier that was ready to pop, whatever that means. Irish, yes, Jenny. I love the Irish accent. Valerie's got a great accent, so she has. Cabin Craft Room. I don't know if she's using that one or Valerie C, but she when she pops in, you can see her name and go to her chat. Oh, do you like the Roaring Twenties palette? I think it's gorgeous. And they've got another palette, Sky. Is it I can't remember what it is. Let me see. But I've done my whack for this month. I've bought a blooming fridge and everything, so I need to behave now with the money. Right, they've got that one, and they've got another one. They've got that's the one I've not got. This one's the Roaring Twenties, but it's called Reckless. See, I don't even know how to turn this blooming thing round when it's on this StreamYard. See, StreamYards isn't my thing, so I'm going to have to do this with these. And scroll down. I said £25 a day, it's 23. But look at the colours, they're beautiful as well. So I can see that popping into my collection. I've got a problem. I've got a makeup problem. Do you know what Sophie said to me the other day? Sophie said to me, if there was ever a makeup apocalypse, this would be the place to come. I presume that means if everybody had, all the makeup was zapped for everybody's collection, my house would be the place to come. In a zombie apocalypse. Because you know how you've got to look your best for these zombies. You've got to look your best. See, if I'm going to be getting ate with a zombie, I want to be looking like this. I don't want to be my normal self. Oh, good morning, the Holly. Good morning and good afternoon. I'm not used to saying good morning. Where's my lovely Em? Good afternoon, sweetheart. Peter. I'm doing a live stream. Could you please escort them? Could you please put them out? That's it. Escort them out. Escort them. Go and think about what you've done. Right, just leave them. Just leave them. Right, take her. Okay. The two of them do that with each other. Oh, you've used eyeshadows in your art. See, you can use. See what you put your round this way. You can use makeup for all different things. Mikey. Right, I'm going to need to put him out because he's going to bug the right out me. Right, out. Out. There, he can think about what he'd done for 5 minutes. They can think about it. Good morning, Carrie, and good afternoon from Scotland. Phoenix, good afternoon to you, lovely Phoenix. Good afternoon. He's going to annoy me now. He's at the door, he's going to annoy me. There, he's going to go and be his big brother. See the struggles are real. See any ASMR person that's got animals. The struggles are real. That's how I've got to film between like 3 in the morning and 6. After that, dogs get taken a W and they go crazy and they're like that all day. Stream, I'm finding it weird, Scottish Undertones. I'm finding it weird. I don't know how to flip the camera. I don't know what I'm doing, to be quite honest. And it's amazing I can actually do this. A lady of my age. You know what I mean? Have you got 3 pups? Oh my goodness, I keep seeing puppies. I keep seeing puppies everywhere just now. Shannon, good afternoon to you, beautiful Shannon. Thank you for coming into the chat. I keep seeing puppies everywhere. Up at my mum and dad's place, a wee man, he's got an old King Charles Spaniel. It's really, really old. And he's went and bought a wee puppy, King Charles Spaniel, to keep it company. and he takes them a W. You know, we've got talking code in this house. Takes them a W, and just now he's having to carry the wee tiny one, and then just put it down at bits and then carry it. It's the most beautiful. It's like a wee teddy bear. Oh my goodness, I love puppies. I love kittens as well, mind you. I'm a animal parent, as you know. The only animals that I would kill is wasps. Although I'm not vegan or vegetarian, which is, but I wouldn't kill an animal unless I was going to eat it. See, if I was going to eat like a fish, then I would do it that way. But oh yes, yes, on my Facebook. Holly, they do that. Well, Mr. Mikey does that. If you've got a torch, you do that, and he'll dig the carpet and stuff like that. It's hilarious. I hope my Em's resting. I hope she's resting, Sky. See if she's not, we'll be on her case. Good afternoon, lovely Karen in Kansas. Oh my goodness. He's all stay in the most wonderful places. He's all staying in wonderful places. I counted my makeup palettes. It's the first time I've counted my makeup palettes in an awful long time. So you can, we'll have a wee game. Let's see who can guess. Let's see who can guess how many makeup palettes I've got. I've seen quite a lot of them. I'll see who's the closest. It's a scandal. I'm all for independence, ASMR Muzz. I'm all for it. I'm going to call you ASMR Muzz. I'm all for independence. So it's an I for me. It's an I for me. Ooh. Let me see. Let me see who's going to be the closest here. Anyone else? I've got, Lisa has won it. I've got 126. 126. 126. But for art, I will get to 200 definitely. But I'm a collector, you see. I'm a collector. I like to collect them as well. But I use them. I love sitting in there. There's my Keely now. There's my gorgeous Keely. Good afternoon, sweet Keely. Good afternoon. Phoenix. Sacra blue. I don't know what that means, but is it a sweary word? Hope it is, because I'll add it to my vocabulary. I know, Sky. I know. I was just 126, Keely. But saying that girl that we saw a couple of weeks ago mentioned 600, so I'm not that bad. But my mum says you're going to need a bigger room, hen. And I was like, I'm planning, and when Peter moves out, I've got that whole room. Hurry up, Peter, there you go. Go and get your own place. I need that room. I know. Oh no, I'm a bad person, but I do. I mean, I like to just go in and look at them. Is that sad? I like to just go in and open the drawers and then look at some and then put them back in. And I like to go in and say what ones have I used and what ones haven't I used. Because there's a few that I've not even touched yet. I know, but here I do love them. It's not as if I'm a collector. That's the way I like to look at it. If anybody asks, I'm a collector. It's not a hoarding problem yet. It's not a hoarding problem. I'm just a collector of it. Do you know what I've been tempted to buy? And it's it is collector's item. There's a show that's on in the UK called Only Fools and Horses. Oh my God. I've seen every single episode of Only Fools and Horses. Loved it so much. Derek Trotter and Rodney. And they've got stamps. I can't remember what anniversary it is, but there's an anniversary of Only Fools and Horses, and they're doing special stamps and stuff with pictures on them from some of the really, really good episodes, and I'm tempted to buy them just because I love that show. I've always loved Only Fools and Horses. See, if you're feeling sad, Only Fools and Horse. Yes, this time next year we will be millionaires. Scottish Undertones, that was one of my favourite, was when The Watch, and I think it was a Christmas special, and they'd found this watch and it was getting auctioned off, and the two of them faint in the auction house because it was like 6 million it went for or something, and the two of them collapsed. It was just wonderful, wasn't it? It was just a great feeling that eventually they are millionaires. And here the old Uncle Albert, he got a yacht and crashed it. It was just, see whoever wrote that show. Oh my, we need more shows like that. Yeah, but you know it makes sense. Or should we call him Dave? Trigger. Wasn't Trigger amazing? Trigger was wonderful. Trigger that had won a medal for his broomstick because he was a road sweeper, and he won a medal because he'd had the same brush for 20 years. And they're all going, 20 years? And they said, have you ever used the brush? He said, oh, aye. He says, but there's a saying with road sweepers, look after your brush. And Rodney says, and the brush will look after you. He went, no, it's just look after your brush. And he said, see this brush? It's had 26 new heads and 5 new handles. And they said, how the hell is it the same brush? And he went, well, I've got a picture. Yeah, he always called Rodney Dave. It was brilliant. It was absolutely, it's a show, if you're ever feeling sad or down, put it on. It just cheers you up. It was like Fawlty Towers. See, all the old ones are the best. They really did. It's good to have something like that to just watch. And another one that sticks in my mind is Rodney and Cassandra, and they get the flat to themselves for the night, and they're trying to spice up their love life. So they decide that they're going to do a bit of role play, and us ASMR artists, we're all about the role play. So they secretly give each other a piece of paper of who they want the other one to role play, right? So they're like, really? No, that okay. So Del Boy goes out, and all of a sudden Cassandra comes up dressed as a policewoman, right? She comes out like that, dressed as a policewoman. Del comes back, sees this policewoman, and runs into the kitchen. And then the next thing, Rodney comes out dressed as a Roman soldier, like a gladiator, with a hat on with a big fringe. Oh, Keely, Batman and Robin, oh my God. And out the mist, the two of them come running, and it's the council lady that was getting mugged. And Batman, Dale and Rodney come out the mist like that, running with her. And Rodney goes, come on, Dale, it's time to go. Like that, and the two of them run away. Oh, listen, guys, I could talk about it all day. It's the absolute, it's so good. It's such a good thing. So, as I said, they've got stamps. There's stamps out just now, and I've been tempted to get them. I've been really tempted to get them. Keely, that's one of the stamps. That's what he's going. There's some girls looking at his trigger, and he's going, take it easy, son, take it easy. And he goes to put his hand on his elbow on the bar, but the barman had lifted up the flap, and he just goes straight down. Oh, it's good humour. It was always great. And I've watched every single episode more than once. Yes, Guy, I mean, me and Em are on your case. And me and Sky are on your case. You need to just be nice and go to the doctors and stuff like that. And I'm here anyway if you need me. Yes, Carrie, a lot of the shows have been banned. There was a show on when I was a wee girl, and it was called It Ain't Half Hot Mum. All of that is banned now. It's all banned now. And it was I don't know if it took place during the Vietnam War or something like that, but there was an old Colonel Majors in it, and it was funny. I mean, it was funny, but we grew up in a different time back then. But here, I heard Mister Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head are getting their titles taken off them because it's sexist to potatoes. What the heck? Am I missing something here? You're not allowed to say Mr. Potato Head or Mrs. Potato Head, or you're going to be a racist from now on. There'll be people flagging us. She just said Mr. Potato Head. Her thumbs to her. She's went too far this time, Blueberry. You've went too far. Mr. Potato Head. Not allowed to say it now. And see, in our nurseries, you're not allowed to sing Baba Black Sheep, Have You Any Wool? You're not allowed to sing that now. It's Baba Woolly Sheep. You're not allowed to sing. And you get sheep that are black. Oh, yeah, Chip and Dale. I love Chip and Dale's Christmas. The Holly, that's my favourite one. There's my sweet Valerie. There's my lovely Valerie. Good afternoon, sweet Valerie. I was just telling them what a beautiful accent you have. For Art, thank you so much for coming into the chat. You've brightened the chat up with your presence. And I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I hope you have a nice Sunday, because I'll be back on Monday. See, Sky, you're in trouble now because you said Mr. Potato Head. What's going on? I'm telling you, this is what's the latest. The latest is they're going to... And somebody's actually put a joke. Was it you, Em? I think Em actually put a joke up saying, next will be Frosty the Snowman because he smokes a pipe and he doesn't wear underwear. I mean, that's going to be the next scandal. Watch out, Frosty the Snowman, you're next. You're not going to be allowed to say Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head. What are we going to call them? We can't just... How are we going to differentiate the two of them? Because they're both potatoes. So if you're going to say potato... you've got to differ... Listen, I don't know. I don't know what the world's coming to. Just Potato Head now. See, that's just madness. Do you not think that's just... People just take it too far. Just too far. Calm down. Now, it's nothing to do with sexuality, for God's sake. I'm a people lover, you all know that. There's people called Mr. and Mrs. or Ms. Right, so that's it. But you're not going to be allowed to say that now? I don't know. I'm frightened to open my mouth in case it's inappropriate. You know what I mean? And be completely innocent. I don't know what I just said. What did I just say? Marshmallow Man, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. I know, leave that. It's the kids play. There's Rebecca. Good afternoon, sweet Rebecca. Scottish undertones. See, this is you're frightened to open your mouth now. Becca, I hope you and your mum's doing good. I keep talking, and I think a lot of us are talking on YouTube about how much we miss your mum. See, back in the day when you and your mum were on live streams and stuff like that, it was all good fun. You know, it was all good fun. Not everybody has to believe or agree with every single topic that you talked about, but it was a good fun. We used to go into your mum's channel and we'd all have a laugh and stuff like that. It's been awful dark. It's been awful dark. I need a torch. I'm going to light YouTube up again. I've to say, Marshmallow Man, please. In fact, see, I wasn't going to say him, but I think Marshmallow Man, are you not the one that left me a nasty comment, actually, on one of my videos? Right, well, that's it, freedom of speech. Yes, do you know what? I've got the freedom of doing the Marshmallow Man. Do you know what? I've got the. Who did I just remove for the channel? Oh no, I did. I got him. I got him. Yes, Marshmallow Man. I've got the freedom to do that. Marshmallow Man was the one that came on one of my videos to say, stop with your bullshit stories, right? And then all of a sudden he's coming on to my chat to hit me up. I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. Freedom of speech. Well, watch this space. Watch what I've got the freedom of doing. Honestly, it's a Saturday. You've got to give them a wee bit of rope. It's a Saturday. Yes, I mean, there you are, because that's what I'm. That's what I'm. Because I put that on my Facebook last week, but I removed it again. But I'm sure it was him that had wrote, "Stop it with your bullshit stories. All my stories are true. I don't tell you any stories that aren't true. See, the next time I'm not in the room, my children are. Ask my children. I'm telling you the truth. Everything I tell you is true. Although I can see how some people would think I make it up, because some of the stuff that's happened to me over the years is crazy, to say the least. But it's all true. I'm a magnet for things like that. Things always happen to me. And my kids know it. Every time I'm talking to them, I'm going, I'm not surprised. I mean, there when I was trying to kid on that I was opening an OnlyFans account, they were like, okay, Mum. And I was like, you're not going to give me any trouble? I'm going, nah, that's something you would do. And I'm thinking, open OnlyFans? Well, £1 million. £1 million, I might open an OnlyFans. That's all I'm saying. I couldn't subject the world to the nakedness. I couldn't. See, I could publish a book with the amount of stuff, but it would be sad for a lot of it until it got to recent years, and then it would be a happy wee book. But it'd be quite a sad book up until that point. A lot of things happened to me throughout my life on this planet. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you. My girls are wonderful. And my boy's wonderful. My boy's my babysitter now. He makes sure that when Mummy's having a bit of flavour and sharp objects are kept away. And hair dye. Don't be dyeing your hair tonight, Mum. Wait till Monday. Yes, Holly. And there's a phrase in Scotland that I've told you before, and it's what's for you will no go by you. And it just means you get what you're meant to get at the same time you're meant to get it, and stuff like that. What's for you will no go by you, which is a good saying. He is, Phoenix, he's a wonderful, I mean, I look at him and I still imagine him like a wee boy like that, you know, but he's turned into a wonderful young man. Scottish undertones, of course, it's Valerie. It's a compliment for you. Scottish undertones, you know what I got told? I was like Shrek. She looks and sounds just like Shrek. And I was thinking, Jesus, I know I'm a Celtic supporter and I know you're a Jambo, but here, Shrek, I draw the line at that. I think I'm a bit better than Shrek. A wee bit. You know what I mean? See, honest to God, you get them. You get the trolls. She looks and sounds like Shrek. Yeah, I got that. I get that. It's amazing, but there you go. NASA was terrible yesterday for the trolls that were in the chat, and I kept saying to them, mod me up in NASA, but they never took me up on my offer. But I was wanting to put some ass in NASA chat because I'm interested in watching it. See, when the girl just went out, her name's Kate Rubin. They had just went out into the space station and she radioed in. She had a hole in her glove. A hole in her glove. And I was thinking, oh, she's out there in the middle of space and she's got a hole in her glove. But they kept looking at it and she wasn't losing any pressure or anything from the hole in the glove. I think there's some like 5 layers of glove that they put on. But still, I'd have been terrified. See if I found a hole in my glove and you were out into space. And see in that chat, you get the people coming in going, the Earth's flat. The Earth's flat, right? And you're going, ignore them, they're trolls. And then somebody comes in and goes, oh, I seen bubbles. It's underwater. It's a green screen swimming bath. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know why people just want to go about the channels just to wind folk up. Yeah. See, the name, as soon as I seen the name, I seen him yesterday, was on the chat, or was it the day before, and I recognised his name right away, but I didn't want to say. But then the whole "you're looking sexy" thing, it got a bit much there. You know, thank you very much at first, but see, saying it over and over and over. Do you know what I was expecting? A red rose emoji, and then a box of chocolates. With roses in it like that and it's sparkling, and then it'd be an imminent D pick. That's what it'd be. I know. Honestly, but the thing is that they get the astronauts, some of the shots of the astronauts, you can see the beautiful Earth. You can see the beautiful Earth underneath them, you know, curved, beautiful Earth like that, curved Earth like this, and they still see it. But they're sitting, you know, they're sitting behind their computer, getting their jollies. That's all I'm saying about that. That's what I think they're doing. Yeah, you and Shrek. Flavourings today is my Russian flavouring with lilt. Lilt today with the totally tropical taste. What? See, I might get my coconuts on. Clank, clank. My God, the pigeons are... There's quite a few of them out there. They're going to town. Look at them all. Look, oh, there's a scrap. Honestly, they kick each other and stuff out there. They go about and kick each other. It's hilarious. Oh, yeah, the fairy godmother. I liked... is it Eddie Murphy that does the donkey? Oh, he was so good at that. I know, it was Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. It's inappropriate. How's it inappropriate? I don't understand. See, and I'll slip like Scottish undertones. I'll forever call him ASMR Muzz just because that's what his name was. And I'd be one in the shop saying Mr. Potato Head, and people would be turning and going, she said that. Did you hear her? She said Mr. Potato Head. I'll be that person. Yes, Holly. No, we use the word scrap. See, that's maybe an Edinburgh slang. We use the word scrap or square go here in Glasgow. You know, if there's a square go, it's usually like just 2 people that come ahead and it's me and you. It's a square go. A scrap could mean multiple people all fighting. That could be a scrap like that. But no, that must be an Edinburgh phrase. Baba Rainbow Sheep, my God. See, in Peter's nursery, it was Baba Woolly Sheep. Have you any wool? Well, it's a woolly sheep. Yeah, scrap or a square go. In fact, see, the guy was 2 Fridays ago and he was like, he was doing that, he had his arms like Jesus, and he was walking backwards, and he's going, come ahead, square go, and he's going, you're an old man, you look at you, you're an old man, and some guy in the distance is shouting, don't you ever come back to my house, you're barred, boy, you're barred. And he's going, come ahead. Yeah, look, I enjoy watching that. I'm not going to lie. It gets me out. By God, I get out of that bed faster than anything. Saying that, if I hear Mr. Maker Poppy going, I get out the bed fast. That noise that they make when they're going to be sick. By God, sore back, sore leg, or whatever. That noise gets me up. They should have alarm calls. Here, as I'm going to get an alarm clock and have that noise on it, because people will fly out of bed in the morning. That noise, they'll get out of bed first. There'll be no snooze button. I know, Frosty the Snowman, he's not safe. He's for it next. Scottish Undertones, see my particular area that I stay, there's a lot of wee Neds going about, like they start at 10 o'clock in the morning drinking their Buckfast or Monk's wine, and so by like 7 o'clock at night, they're all well gone, and I hear it all the time. Who are you talking to? In fact, you know what they were saying before all of that? Scottish Undertones, he was saying, your ma's a drink driver. Your ma's a drink driver. Your ma drinks and drives. And I'm like, oh, who is this? Who's ma? Who's ma? Like that. And this lassie shouts, don't you talk about my ma or I'm going to. And then it was a vicious act. I'm going to. And I'm not even going to repeat it, but that's what she shouted. But it was all go. And do you know the only thing that I felt bad about? There was a wee dog going, there was obviously a wee dog distressing because its owners were out there absolutely blazing. Oh. Yeah, Santa Claus better watch himself. Nobody's safe in this world. I'm frightened that I say the wrong thing. This is what gets me. I'm frightened that I say something that's not politically correct these days, and people will be going, I always knew it. I had a feeling when I saw Blueberry that she was a racist. And there she's just said Mrs. Potato Head, hasn't she? Unsubscribe to her immediately. Unsubscribe. Write something in. What's that site that people go on? Oh, I can't remember. But there's a site for people to go on and slag YouTubers, just to go and slag them. Put her on that site. That's where she belongs. Yes, Scottish Undertones. As I said, me and my ex-husband, we used to go to Oxgangs, and it was the high-rise flats in Oxgangs, and we would go there for a week, and then our friends would come and stay with us for a week. And the stuff that was seen, we stayed in equally as crazy places, let's put it that way. While I was in Oxgangs, we were in the high-rise flats, and there was a commotion out in the landing, so we went out into the landing, and some man had got his ear cut off just about, and he was refusing point blank to go to the hospital. So there was a ambulance guy sewing the man's ear on, sitting there, sewing his ear on. Guy was like, what are you doing? Leave my ear alone, but in a Edinburgh accent. Yeah, but Scottish, do you know what, I fitted in because that's where we grew up in the same kind of place, but only in Glasgow. So you see exactly the same kind of people. I just fit in. I was just fitting in. As I say, I'm a lover. I like to mingle with everybody and talk to people and be nice to people and say thank you and please and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what it's like now. I'm going back years. I'm going back before even Sophie was born. So I'm going back about 28 years or something. My God, soon I see it like that. Yes, Em, I know, I'm frightened to say stuff now. Uh, yeah, I mean, I got a racist because I called someone a Karen. Remember that? I got called racist for that. And I actually thought, is that a racist term? See, if it isn't, I've been saying that. She's a Karen. In fact, I asked you about it on a live stream. I thought, is that? Yes, I like seeing a bit of craziness round about here. You know, it gives me something to watch. I'm a nosy person. See, when it's all kicking off, I'm like, oh, here we go, a wee bit of entertainment for tonight. The telly's boring. Yeah, but I don't understand why they're not doing the Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head. That's just crazy to me. Leave the toys alone. The toys were fine. Next, they'll be stripping Woody of his name because that's a bit sexual, isn't it? Calling something Woody. Woody's next, and Buzz Lightyear. I don't know, but they'll find something with him. No, I didn't think Karen was a racist term, and I called a girl up the swimming Karen, and this was when all this first started. And I had I met a Karen today, and somebody was like, "Can't believe you said that. That's racist. Do you know that? That's racist." And I was going, "Oh, is it?" And I was thinking, but say someone is called Karen. I know God does, but see, people like to just watch everything you do and go, ah, she slipped up there, didn't she? She slipped up. Need to point that out. But see, as an ASMR artist as well, we're close to the camera usually because we like to get in and make sounds and stuff for you. You've got, I can see a snotter up her nose. A snotter's a bogey. She's got a snot. I don't know if it's a snotter in all of Scotland, but Glasgow it's a snotter. She's got a snotter up her nose, look. She's got a snotter. Well, thank you for pointing that out. Oh, lipstick on her teeth. Lipstick on her teeth. We get picked apart. And we're just trying to relax, folk. Oh. I care about everybody. That's how, even when I'm in a checkout and stuff like that, I like to leave the person with something nice, me saying something nice to them. Or see even going, oh, that's a beautiful jumper you've got on. Just something nice. Because they might be having a terrible time at home. You don't know what their situation is. And just using a nice wee comment, oh God, that's wonderful. Thanks very much for saying that. It's made my day. So I always try my best to be nice. Of course, if someone's a downright a-hole to me, that's when the nasty blueberry comes out, but she doesn't come out much. A bat in the cave, yes, I heard that, a bat in the cave. Yeah, we call it a snotter. I think snotter's a wonderful word. I think snotter is a wonderful word. I don't, blue butterfly, welcome to the chat. I deal with it by not reading my comments. And I don't read my comments not to be nasty to people. And I know a lot of people do leave comments. And now and again, I'll see one flashing up my phone. But I got a few bad comments. And it honestly made me want to give up because I thought it's not worth it. It's not worth it, me coming on, if this is the kind of comment I've got to endure. So the way I've got round it is, see if you're on my Facebook and that, I'll be talking to you because I can see your face and you can see mine, and there's none of this behind the keyboard and nobody knows who you are. When you're on Facebook and you're my friend on Facebook, I see you and your friends and all of the rest of it. But people on YouTube can hide behind a keyboard and say the most terrible things. And there's a few times that they've said, oh, really bad stuff to me. And I honestly felt like giving up. And I remember my mum as well going, don't you dare give up. So that's the way I've got round it. And I do apologise to MD, but I leave my comment sections open because some people like to talk to each other and all that. I wouldn't disable the comments, but I try not to read them because if I see a couple of really bad ones, it'll just ruin my day or my week, and it'll be lingering about in my brain. See, my imagination, it's great at times, but other times it's bad because, see, if you're in about a depression or something like that, my brain can be terrible to me. And nobody can hate me worse than I hate myself at times. So that's why I've got to draw the line and say no. But if you want to talk to me, you can come onto Facebook and we can blather away. And I talk to everybody, you know. So if you're worried about that, that's what I would say. Don't be reading the comments because Linda, good afternoon to you. Yeah, the worst one for me was the cancer comment. I'll never forget it, how somebody wished that I would have died with the cancer that I had, you know. They wished the cancer would have killed me back in the day. I can't, you know, you're like, all you're doing is here to try and relax people. That got to me though. That was somebody that knew my weak point was that, and that got my girls were raging. I'll never forget their profile picture either. See their profile picture. Know how I've got my Van Gogh here. I don't know if it was related, but I've got my Van Gogh here. Of course, it's the real one. And they had a picture of the picture that's the screen picture. They had a picture of that. That was their thing. But I've banned them. I'd removed them from the chat. I'm so behind in the chat. I'm sorry. Oh. Do you know what? I'm in top chat. Jeez. I've been on an hour and I've been on top chat the whole time. Oh my God, I can't believe it. This just shows you what an amateur I am. What's my Facebook name? I'm going to put it in the chat. Hold on. Imagine that, all this time I've been on top chat. I've been missing people's comments and stuff. I'm going to have to get a checklist. I've been doing this for a year now, every day, apart from Sundays. And you think I would know, but no. There you are, top chat. Yes, okay. Wolfie and Jeffy, good afternoon to you. Ah, my goodness. I bet you they're cuddly. Wolfie, I bet you you're cuddly, and I bet you Jeffy's cuddly too. Give them a cuddle. Give them a big squash like that. Big squash. There's my Facebook there, guys. Well, the whole reason I went into doing my ASMR was because the tablets that they give you when you're going through chemo, they give you massive dose of oh God, what the hell are they called? Steroids, big massive dose of steroids, and you're up for 4 days. There's no sleeping for 4 days. You've got to take it because you take them when you're getting your chemo. It stops your body taking a reaction to it or something, so you need to take them. And I'd be making pots of soup at 2 a.m, cakes. I'd have my telly on, my laptop on, I'd be on my phone, and I'd feel as if I was dying. My heart would be pouncing out of me. And I found ASMR through that, just looking for something peaceful to watch. And I remember watching, I think it was Minx Laura brushing hair. And the next thing I woke up and I thought, this is magic, this is great. And I thought, see, when I get better, this is what I'm going to do. And I did. Oh, it's sweet, Em. I know you've went through a bad time as well with the trolls. But that's what I'm saying. On Facebook, it's harder because you get to see people and stuff like that. They're not lurking in the bushes behind a bush with their laptop typing to you. You actually get to see who they are. ASMR is a wonderful thing. I mean, it's changed my life, I'll tell you that. And that's all I watch. See, when I go to bed at night, I just watch ASMR. That's what I do. But if you want a laugh today, watch episodes of Only Fools and Horses. You'll love it. I mean, it's hilarious stuff. It's really, really good. I apologise for not being on live chat. I'm going to need to have a sticky note and put it on the computer. A checklist. That's what I'm going to need to do. So I want to thank you all very, very much for being here, and for my moderators and everyone that's in my wee club, and everybody that's been in the chat, even Marshmallow Man. You know, I hope you all have a good day. I don't wish harm on anyone. So have a wonderful day, and I will be back on Monday. Tomorrow I'm going to get a Chinese, but I'm going to eat it tomorrow. But I'll be binge watching Only Fools and Horses, because I think that's what I'm going to do. So I want to thank you and send you all my love and all my hugs. And I'm going to give you all a big kiss, so pucker up. Need to try. I can never get this blooming camera right when I'm trying to kiss you. Look, wait a bit. I never know where the camera is. Love you all. Bye.